Welcome to live hockey. Proctor Rails taking on Spring Lake Park Panthers. Start off the game, Rodberg with Hoops and Matthew. Dunbar and, oh, Matthew's at D, excuse me. It's Hoops with Hoggeston. Matthew's at D with Dunbar. Puck dumped deep into the rail zone, Matthew behind his own net. Matthew pumps the brakes, shut down by the Panthers forward. Back into the corner, Matthew there to pick it up. Matthew pumps the brakes, out to Rodberg. Rodberg tried flipping it out, knocked down by the Panthers, flick it right back in. Go for it. Rodberg pinched off on the boards. Rodberg throws a pass out front, Matthew luckily picked it up. Matthew still with it. Matthew out of the zone, over the red line, puts one wide of the net, Hoops crashing in hard. Hoops turns, puts one toward the net, bouncing puck. Picked up by the Panthers. Quick pass and they're out of the zone. Panthers quick down the boards around Hubbard's shot on Colt. Colt lets Jahola take it. Up to Tallarico. Tallarico fires it down the ice. Oh man, right by his stick. They're going to call an icing on that one. Yeah, it's like they lifted their stick to miss it. Last weekend was a little bit weird with some icing calls. So this line is going to be Tallarico with Elliott and Borman. Puck into the corner. Oh, Hubbard takes on two guys. Tallarico picks up the loose puck, knocked off his stick. Right out front, onto the stick of the Panthers, fires one into the near corner up in the glass. Up top for the Panthers, down to the hash marks, back up top, back to the hash marks. So they're setting up a power play. Back to the top, the Panthers ran the blue line, quick D-to-D. Shot from the top, kick saved by Colt. The Panthers regain control, back up to the top. Panthers poised, taking their time. Puck out front, wide open shot, big save by Colt. Panthers back with the puck. Holy smokes. D-to-D from the Panthers, down low again. Starting off the game, Panthers controlling the zone, moving the puck really well. Panthers across the middle, Borman flicks it out of the zone. Panthers quick cross-ice pass over the red line, back in the rail zone. I think the Rails need to get a line change here. Jahola trying to skate it up, stops just inside the blue line. Borman puts it out to the middle of the ice. Panthers off the boards. Centering pass, didn't dump it in. Toe drag by the Panthers, good stop by Hubbard. Nice poke check. Hubbard throws his guy into the boards. Panthers there to pick it up. Tallarico, the body behind the net, flicks it up to the middle. Panthers get there first, put it back in the corner. Panthers up top, quick D-to-D. Rink wide pass on the dot, fires one into the glove of Colt, holds on to it. Huh? They controlled the zone there. Whew. Rodberg back out with Hoops and Hoggeston. Dunbar Matthew at D. Puck to the top for the Panthers. Back into the corner. Up top. Quick shot. Deflected over the net. Whew. Matthew throws it up the boards. Panthers D holds it in. Back to the top of the circles. Poke check by Matthew. Hoggeston sending past to Matthew up the boards. Matthew trying to dump it in. Hoggeston kicks it in. Panthers deep in their own zone, ringing up the boards. Rodberg at the blue line holds it in. Puts it back in deep. Hoops chasing it down. Panthers skating up the boards. Easy out of the zone. Rink wide pass. Dunbar got a stick on it. Panthers are off sides. I'm going to call that one. See the Stanley Cups out there on display? Tallarico, Borman, and Elliott draw back to the Panthers deep, fired in deep. Matthew back to pick it up. Runs into Colt. Matthew taking on two Panthers. Tallarico in to help out. Lifts a stick. Can't control the puck though. Matthew. Net in the corner. Oh, it wasn't Matthew, that's Tallarico. Tallarico now back up the boards. Elliott gets there first. Elliott out of the zone. Elliott over the red line, coming down 2-on-3 with Borman. Try to get around. Panthers stop him in his tracks. Tallarico behind the net to Elliott, just out of his reach, comes into the near corner. Panthers quick up the boards and out of the zone. Step and go. Jahola steps up, dumps it back in. How do we hit guys all the time when we dump it in? Oh, it never fails. A couple times a game, dump right in the guy's stomach. Panthers up the boards, centering pass. Go get it. Go get the puck. Jahola with it. Tries going up the boards. Little mishandle. Panthers on the dot. Shot wide of the net. Roderick with a body right on the dot. Elliott trying to get there. Elliott, oh, right into the guy's chest again. Shoot it away from the guys. Jahola with the puck. No one on him. Got some room. Fires it off the glass for an icing. That can't be the only option you have right there. No pressure. Let's go, boys. Robert going with Hoops and Augustin. Dunbar, Matthew at D. Robert wins it back to Matthew. Matthew gets tied up right away. Spring Lake Park brings it to the front of the net, shut down by Colt. Matthew steps up from behind the net, off the boards, bouncing puck. No icing call. Hoops is flying in the zone. Augustin trailing in. Up the boards. Augustin with the puck, tries to throw it to the front of the net, fans on it. Hoops being a pest behind the net, throws it off the back of the net. He's still battling for the puck with two Panthers. The Panthers walk out with it, centering pass. Panthers sneak around Dunbar, shot from the dot, off of a post. Right to the top for the D, fires one, tip, Colt shuts it down. Oh, Panthers pick up the rebound, buried upper deck. Woo! First 6 minutes, we look tired already. Panthers go up 1-0 early in the first. Tallarico out centering Borman and Elliott. Hubbard and Jahola at D. Panthers D to D in the neutral zone. Borman trying to knock it in the zone. Borman gets it in deep. Panthers around the boards. Quick pass up the boards. D are sucking back a little quick. Panthers are getting out of the zone pretty easy. Panthers quick D to D pass. Fires one up to the near blue line. Panthers player has a step on him. Good play by Hubbard. Colt the big save. Jahola picks it up, gets it out of the zone. Elliott, rink wide pass, hits Borman. Borman over the blue line. Borman, little mishandle. Tallarico couldn't get it. Hubbard throws it in for an offsides. Carl. Looks good. Robert go with Hoops and Augustin. Jahola and Hubbard at D. Puck at the center ice. Panthers gain control. Try a D to D off of a skate right on their own net. Robert crashing in. Augustin trying to help out. Panthers pass right up the middle, coming in 2-on-1. Oh, Hubbard steps. Panthers with a breakaway. Huge kick save by Colt. Puck into the corner. Centering pass by the Panthers, knocked away by Jahola. Back into the corner. Panthers trying to work it out of the corner. Off the boards up to the top. Hoops trying to take a whack at it. Panthers put it back in deep. Right to the slot for the Panthers, throw it right back in the corner. Robert behind the net puts it back in the corner for Hubbard to chase down. Robert picks it up to Hoops. Hoops bounces off the glass. Slapped into his belly, clears the zone. Puck just dribbling by the red line. Hoops battles, gets the puck in deep for the rails. Hoops chasing it down, a couple of rails going for a line change. Panthers up the middle, intercepted by Tallarico briefly. Oh, puck just sitting there, couldn't get control of it. Dunbar holds it in at the blue line. Dunbar cutting to the middle. Puck, no one can get control of this puck. Knocked down by Borman. Borman, top of the circles, fires one into the guts, and he gets laid out after he shoots. Is that late? Finishing the check. Good attempt by Borman, gets a shot on. Tallarico out with Elliott and Borman. Dunbar, Matthew at D. Matthew from the top. Matthew fires one off of a hand of the Panthers player. Hey, he's trying to play goalie there. Matthew holds it at the blue line, shot towards the net. Goalie knocks it behind. Panthers quick up the boards. Good step by Dunbar, holds the blue line. Didn't hold the blue line, but held his ground, I should say. Puck bouncing through the neutral zone. Going to make Park, passes behind the player. Dunbar being a pest. Good work. Panthers back up to the top. They love using their D. Quick D to D. They dump it in deep. Just controlling the offensive zone, wearing out the defense. Panthers turn, fire one from the bottom of the circle, saved by Colt. Tallarico fires it up to the Panthers D. He fires it right back in. Back up top of the Panthers, pass off the boards, couldn't hold it in. A couple of rails going for a line change. Panthers just sitting out here waiting for that long pass. Cross ice pass, Rodberg waits, turns, fires it in wide of the net. Hoops crashing in. Pass out the boards by the, gotta go get those things, that's gonna be an offside. Oh, Rodberg, we're gonna call it offsides. Swats at it with his hand, ran the blue line, say he's still in the zone. Don't you think we have to get more aggressive on our blue line? Like, we're backing out too soon. Yeah. Rodberg out with Hoops and Haugeston. Jeholan Hubbard at D. Rodberg puts it shallow in the zone. Nice D to D. Twice. Panthers move the puck well. Up to Hoops. Hoops had a step. Panthers guy got a stick on it last second. Hoops crashing in. Panthers up the boards. Panthers centering pass. Good step by Hubbard, but the Panthers poke up, check it over. Oh, great back check by Hubbard. Panthers trying to slide it across for a one-timer. Panthers poised with the puck, not always going to the net, moving around the perimeter. Centering pass by the Panthers right through his legs, up to the top. Shot towards the net, deflected by Hoops. Rodberg in a skirmish down below. Puck up top for the Panthers. Panthers top of the circle, try to rink-wide pass. Off the boards, Hoops to himself. Hoops is flying up the boards. Hoops gets put into the glass. Panthers back the other way. Rails are changing. Panthers right at the dot. Fires one off the blocker. A Colt up and out of play. Holy moly. Tallarico with Borman and Elliott. Matthew and Dunbar at D. Dunbar in the corner with the puck, spins out of one, goes up the boards. Tallarico picks it up. Tallarico backhands it, tried to hit Elliott in the middle. Panthers step up and intercept. Borman gets there, puts it shallow in the zone. Panthers centering pass. Puck bouncing around the neutral zone again. Borman gets one shot on net out from outside the blue line. Panthers wind it up from behind his own net. He's going for a skate. Oh, Borman steps in, gets a stick on it from behind. Panthers D still with the puck in the corner. Leaves the puck back up top. D to D pass. Top of the circle, shot. Colt snags it out of the air for a whistle. Hey, every time I catch a puck by the goalie, it'd always be windmill. I'd always drop after into the splits and windmill it. ESPN's gonna put a regular save on. You gotta make it look good. You gotta sell it. Rodberg out with Hoops and Haugeston. Matthew spins out of one, throws it up the boards. They're gonna call it offsides on that one. Puck one forward, Panthers. You're not going to believe it, but quick D to D. Oh my gosh, shot from outside the blue line, off the top of Colt's stick into the upper netting. That was a hard shot. caught him off guard, I think. Rodberg, oh, won the draw, then lost it, then won it. Puck is still sitting there. Kicked up to Hoops. Hoops and Hoggeston cruising up the ice. Hoops over the red line, still battling. Hoops through. Good tie-up by the Panthers. Hoops centering pass right in the Panthers' stick. Rodberg trying to keep that puck in the zone. Panthers over the red line. Panthers centering pass. Oh, tip just wide of the net. Matthew flings one off the glass. Nice. That's a nice play right there. Clear the zone. Hoops almost held it in. Hoggeston takes a swat at it. Panthers put it back in the rail zone for Hubbard or Jahola to pick up to Matthew. Up to Hoops on the red line. Hoops dumps it in deep. I think about 4 guys changed on that dump in there. Puck bouncing off the boards. Jahola, good angle, cuts him off. I think Hoops has to go for a line change here. Centering pass by the Panthers. Good poke check by Hubbard. Elliott couldn't get there first. Panthers back in the zone. Panthers, quick shot, deflected off of a stick, over the net. Elliott with the pucks. Elliott goes rink wide, too far in front of Borman. Panthers with a quick D-to-D, leaves it, oh, winds it up again. He's going coast to coast, Bobby Orr style. Panthers top of the circle, rink wide pass, one-timer, huge save by Cole, sliding across the crease. Shot up top by the Panthers into the chest of Cole, holds onto it for a whistle. Does the shot clock go over 99? Let me see it tonight. Huh? Yeah. Talarico puts it behind the back to Dunbar. Dunbar flings all the way around the ice. Matthew off the glass, bouncing puck, clears the zone. Elliott chasing it with one Panther. Panthers behind their own net, leave it in the corner. Panthers quick up the boards, looking for that centering pass. One pass through the neutral zone. Looking for that dump pass. Matthew doing a good job shutting it down. Dunbar picks it up. Pumps the brakes, back up the boards. Oh, right at the blue line. Panthers D holds it in. They have a guy break. Oh, Borman got a stick on. That was going to be a great pass. Good heads up. Matthew behind his own net. Matthew off the glass. Nice and soft into the neutral zone. Panthers pick it up. Quick D-to-D. Panthers over the red line, into the zone. Ooh, pass just missed the mark. Panthers from behind the net. Jahola kicks it up to Rodberg. Rodberg coming down 2 on 3. Looks like Borman's going for a line change. Rodberg got Hoggeston with him. Rodberg taking it wide. Rodberg gets knocked off his feet. Hoggeston tried centering pass, knocked away by the Panthers. Hoops puts his guy into the boards. Panthers coming down 3 on 3. Puck to Jahola. Jahola up the middle. Panthers player falls, trying to stop it. I think he played that off his butt. Nice play. Back in the zone to Jahola. Jahola bounces off the boards. Panthers kick it in. Hoggeston trying to clear it out to the middle of the Hoops. Hoops, puck knocked off his stick right at the red line. Why am I not on the red line? No wonder this feels off. To change out when the period's over. Hubbard backhands it by Hoggeston. Panthers back in the corner. Hubbard goes for a hit. Puck, they didn't have the puck. In the corner for Hoops. Hoops try to flick it off the glass. Panthers hold it in right at the top. Quick shot. In the Colt's stomach, right in the guts. Holds on to it. Ah! Help me! Carl! I couldn't start the clock. I was moving a table. Sorry. Panthers. Oh, centering pass. Good tie-up by Dunbar. You got 2 guys. Talarico with the puck. Talarico rink wide, too far in front of Borman. Panthers pick it up. Panthers back out to the neutral zone. Matthew, rink wide pass, hits Borman. Borman shallow in the zone. Panthers get their first. Dunbar fires it in. No offsides called. Deep in the zone for the Panthers. Up the boards. Borman trying to hold it in. 5 seconds left. And that'll do it for the first period. Dunbar with a poke check. Oh, now I feel at home. Woo! Hoops in the corner. Sorry, I was muted. Rodberg holds it in right at the blue line. Panthers clear it out. Hoops there to pick it up. Hoops off the glass, or boards I should say, into the Panthers zone. Haugeston in alone. Panthers quick D to D. Gotta go. Gotta put a 4. Are they doing a 2-2-1? 1-2-2? Panthers back the other way. Dunbar gets a stick on it. Centering pass by the Panthers. No one there. Haugeston tips it out of the zone. Panthers forced to regroup. Rodberg trying to get a stick on it. Ties his guy up. Hoops are at the blue line. Oh, they're going to call it offsides. That was close. Almost held it in. Talarico out. Elliott and Borman. Hubbard and Jahola at D. Panthers win the draw. Quick up the boards. Hubbard got tied up. Jahola by himself back. Tries to clear it. Panthers hold it in right at the blue line. Centering pass. Oh, backhand just wide of the net. Centering pass by the Panthers through traffic. Borman's got a Nick Blade, I think. He wiped out. Panthers over the blue line. Right across the middle. This guy's dangling. Mr. Bo Dangles. Panthers in the corner. Talarico puts it behind the back in the far corner. Panthers get there first. Jahola ties him up. Jahola tries to flick it out. Panther grabs it out of the air, puts it right back in the zone, into the glove of Colt. Squeezes his glove around it. Panthers win the draw. Quick shot from the top. That's a hard shot wide of the net. Puck in the air. Talarico trying to clear it out. He ties up right on the boards. Elliott in to help out. Jahola steps in. There's 6 players all right there. Elliott clears over to Borman. Borman on the red line. Gets a second whack at it, puts it in deep. Go, Oscar. Tallarico forces the guy to throw up the boards. Jahola backhands it, try to go in the corner. Jahola's still with it. Jahola gets knocked out the puck. Panthers back with it. Oh, that's a Borman right at the top. One-timer into the glove of the goalie who holds onto it. Panthers pass it right on Borman's stick. He took advantage of it and fired it. Robert going with Hoops and Hoggeston, Matthew and Dunbar at D. Puck on the dot, flung right over onto the stick of the Panthers wing. He's over the red line. Hoggeston throws a body right at the blue line. Roderick steps in with a body. Back up top of the Panthers. Panthers firing up for a shin pad to Hoggeston. Take a second whack at it, wide of the net. Panthers back up top. Back down low. Panthers out of the corner. Matthew picks his pocket, flings it up to the top of the Panthers D. They go across the top, right back to the middle. Panthers looking for that rink-wide pass. Dunbar had it briefly, couldn't hold on to it. Dunbar ties up. Panthers ring it all the way around. Gotta get there, boys. Gotta win some loose puck battles here. Puck to the net. Colt drops his glove on it. There ain't no way we lose it. This is our right. This is our song. Powers that be. Tallarico with Borman and Elliott. Jahola and Hubbard at D. Puck free on the boards. Panthers get there first. Throw it up to the D. D puts it back in deep. Jahola with a nice body. Protects the puck. Puck bouncing around the middle. Good job by the Rails keeping it out of the front of the net. No shots on that one. Panthers try to walk it out. Wrap around attempt. Puck dribbles wide of the net. Panthers D tuck it back in the corner for Hubbard. Hubbard battling with 2 Panthers. Up the boards to Elliott. Elliott trying to walk out. Backhands it out to the neutral zone. Panthers off the boards. Oh, right on the red line, holds it. Keeps control of the puck. Pass to the far side, and they put it in deep. Disciplined team. Big tie-up in the corner. 4 players. Puck finally gets free. Panthers centering pass to the D. Fires one off of a shin pad into the corner. Shot off an... Oh, shin pad of Elliott, but the Panthers somehow regain control of the puck. Hubbard steps up. Hubbard puts his guy to the boards. Puck free. Puck dribbling out front. Everyone ties up. Good work. Puck loose up to Elliott. Tallarico skating up the ice. 2 Panthers chasing down. Tallarico tries centering pass. It's a skate of the Panthers. Elliott shot towards the net off of a shin pad. Into the far corner for Borman. Panthers put it back behind the net. Tallarico going for a hit. Fake out. Elliott gets there. Elliott working on the hash mark. Elliott and 3 Panthers. They do a great job of surrounding the puck. Panthers ring it up. Don't have the gas. Elliott puts it back in deep. Or Tallarico does, excuse me. 1 or 2 of the Rails going for a line change. Fired all the way down the ice. That'll be, I think, the Panthers' first icing of the game. Wow. I think that's their first icing they've had this game. That's discipline. Oh, I made white chili chicken tonight. That's all I'm burping right now. Robert going Hoggeston and Hoops. Puck to the boards. Robert puts it back in deep. Panthers pick it up around the net. Hoops chasing them down. Quick up the boards. Panthers through the neutral zone. Couldn't hold on to it. Stick lifted by Rodberg. Dunbar steps up, dumps it in deep. Dumps it in deep, and Dunbar going for a forecheck. Panthers up the boards. Panthers through the neutral zone. Toe drag by the Panthers, poked away by Matthew. Hoggeston tries to go up top. Panthers throw it right back down low. Off the boards, and Colt drops his blocker on it, covers it up. Rodberg won that one forward, it looked like. Up to the Panthers D. Up top again for the Panthers. Shot from the top, wide of the net. Panthers back with the puck. Couldn't hold on to it. Hoops trying to clear it out. Panthers right by the blue line holds it in. Knocks Hoops off his feet. Panthers back up top. Fire one towards the net. Tipped in front. Goes over Colt's shoulder for a goal. Hit a stick, it looked like, in front. Talarico steps on with Borman and Elliott. Jahol and Hubbard at D. Spring Lake, or Panthers, quick pass to the neutral zone. Centering pass, knocked away by Hubbard. Another centering pass. Great save by Colt. Puck ringing up the boards. Elliott picks it up on the blue line. Elliott through the neutral zone. Oh, Elliott just takes a hit from behind, it looked like. Head first into the boards. Ouch. Panthers D2D behind their own net. Fires it up to the blue line. Good step by Hubbard. Borman centering pass to Talarico. Talarico shot wide of the net. Borman gets knocked off the puck. And Panthers back the other way. Oh, Panthers guy splits the D as a guy breaking. Oh, huge save by Colt again. Colt is on. Panthers knock it back in. Walk out front, backhand to the front of the net. And Colt puts a glove on it for a whistle. Rodberg out with Hoops and Hoggeston. Hoggeston wins that one to the corner to Dunbar. Dunbar throws it behind the net. Hoops and Matthew try to chase it down. Hoops throws it back to Matthew in the corner. Matthew gets tied up. Rodberg picks it up, pumps the brakes back the other way, throws it up the boards. Hoops trying to battle, get it out. Panthers D holds it in. Panthers back to the dot. Matthew knocks it away. Knocked away by Rodberg. Rodberg throws a body on the dot. Back up top for the Panthers. D fires one into the glove of Colt. Puck one to the side to Hoops. Hoops gets tied up. Puck dribbles out. Panthers pick it up, throw it deep into the zone. Rodberg up to Matthew. Matthew gets tied up. They put it back in the corner. Panthers trying to walk out. Good play by Hoops, or Dunbar, excuse me, Hoggeston to Rodberg. Up to Hoops off of a skate. Hoops dumps it in somewhat deep, I guess. Then he gets a second chance at it. Throws it into the corner, ties up his guy, but the Panthers quick out. Matthew picks it up. Oh, Matthew fans on one. Hoggeston puts it back in deep. Rodberg wipes out, still playing it. Panthers off the boards of Dunbar. No, D to D. Yeah, that's where we gotta go, D to D. Goalie change? That's what I thought. Can't handle this heat. Talarico out with Elliott and Borman. Hubbard and Jahol at D. Panthers D steps up in the play. Hubbard is going to go for knee-to-knee contact. 2 minutes. Touch the puck. Oh, they didn't touch it even. Are they call that tripping or knee-to-knee? That's kind of, oh, that knee out thing? Hey, play men's league with this ref? Against them? I play against them, plays for Superior. One time he wanted to whistle so bad, trying to get outside, he just picked the puck up and threw it in the stands. He's so mad, he's like, ah! Hubbard in the box, 2 minutes for tripping. Hubbard be tripping. Spring Lake Park on the power play. Out there at forward to start off, we have Talarico and Elliott, rink wide pass by the Panthers. Oh, pass right out front, tipped wide of the net. Panthers throw it back behind, far corner. Good poke check by Matthew. Puck dribbling into the boards. Elliott trying to clear it. Panthers right across the blue line. Back to the near side, top of the circle. Fires one. Kick saved by Colt. Matthew control the puck behind the net. 2 Panthers on him quick. Matthew with the body behind the net. Panthers walk out with it. Panthers working the outside. Pass to the far hash marks. Back to the near side. Near dot. Centering pass. Oh, yeah, one time he's going to blast that one. Back up top for the Panthers. 50 seconds left in the power play. Back to the dot. Rink wide. One-timer. Into the stomach of Colt. Another big save. They move the puck better when they're not on the power play. Rodrigo with hoops at forward, Matthew and Dunbar at D. Puck up top for the Panthers. Near side D. Back to the middle. Poke check by Dunbar. Oh! Pass right on the tape in the crease. Tap in goal for the Panthers. Panthers go up 3-0. Oh! Huh? Might be a quick third period. Robert with hoops and Hoggeston. Matthew and Dunbar at D. Panthers with the puck. Trying to get through the neutral zone. Hoggeston gets knocked over. Panthers into the zone, right down the middle. Wanted to fire it, missed it. Onto the stick of Robert. Robert over to Hoops. Hoops over the red line. Hoops gets the puck poke checked away. Puck floats to the neutral zone. Matthew back to pick it up. Matthew puts one off the glass. That'll be an icing call. Both teams full strength. Up the boards of Hoggeston. Hoggeston centering pass to Hoops. Hoops coming out 2-on-1. Hoops taking it wide, cuts to the middle. Panthers D kicks it away. Use that outside lane, take it wide. Robert with a poke check at the top of the circles, keeps it in. Panthers rink wide pass right on the blue line. Hoops shuts it down. Puck just playing on the boards. Jahola soft dump into the zone. No icing. Panthers quick up to the red line. Backhand it into the skates of Hubbard. Couldn't hold on to it. Hubbard turns, throws it up the boards right where it came from. Hubbard puts it soft up to ice. Someone's got to move. Panthers up the middle, almost knocked away by Hoops. Hoops battling right on the dot for it. Hoops backhands it up to Hoggeston. Hoggeston flying in, couldn't get there in time. Panthers pick up the loose puck. Panthers through everyone, no icing call. Go! Go! Hubbard smashes it off the glass. Panthers hold it in. Shot towards Colt. Jahola puts it off the boards. Out to the neutral zone for the Panthers. Oh my goodness. Panthers, top of the circles, kick save, wide open net. Colt slides across. Huge save. Colt is keeping this a 3-0 game. Holy smokes. Tallarico out with Borman and Elliott, Matthew and Dunbar at D. Puck on the dot. Elliott knocks it forward. Elliott out of the zone. Elliott over the red line, dumps it right on net. Panthers back up the boards quick. Panthers through the neutral zone with a full head of steam. They're going to call that one offsides. Bouncing puck out to the Panthers at the red line. Dump it in deep. Colt leaves it behind the net for Matthew to pick up. Matthew flings it up the boards. Elliott knocks it down. Elliott around a ref. Puts it out to the middle. Talarico slaps it out to the neutral zone. Panthers, though, pick it up. Borman puts his guy in the boards. Panthers fire one off the inside of Colt's pad, and they go up 4-0. You gotta be up by 6 or 8 for running time. 6 or 8. We haven't had one good attempt, like a real attempt at a shot yet. Robert go with Hoggeston and Hoops. Chahol and Hubbard at D. Oh, a little stick slapping going on before the face-off. Through the middle, Hoops trying to blast through. Panthers pick up the loose puck. Up the boards. Hubbard shuts it down in his skates. Whoa, Hubbard, full length, icing. Clean draw by the Panthers, back to the top, quick D to D. Another D to D, shot towards the net, into the chest of Colt, holds on to it. Puck bouncing out front, Colt drops the glove on it. I dressed for outside temperatures, not indoor temperatures. I am too hot. Panthers another clean draw to the top, D to D. Oh, Hoggeston gets a stick on it. Oh, Matthew, or Hoops trying to go on it. Rodberg out of the zone. Rodberg coming out 2-on-2 with Hoops. Rodberg fires one into the chest of the goalie. Oh, Hoops got a second whack at it right by the net. Hoops out to the front, off of the goalie, and he scores! Oh, Rodberg and Hoops phone checking. I don't know if I had the camera on it. Oh, shot, crashed the net. Hoops pulls off a Gretzky, or as we call it, a Drew Yost. Shot by Rodberg. Hoops crashes the net. Second attempt off of the goalie into the back of the net. Puts the rails on the board. There we go. Rodberg over to Hoggeston. Hoggeston turns it. Oh, they're going to call it icing. One more step. One more step. Is that unassisted then? Because Hoops got the second whack at it and then shot it in? Yeah. Rodberg ties up his guy, the dots. Panthers will walk out in the corner with it. That was Max Hoops, unassisted. Rodberg throws it over to Hubbard. Hubbard rink wide to Hoggeston. Wasn't ready for that one. Had one hand on his stick. Hoggeston being a pest, onto the stick of Rodberg. Rodberg puts it to the front of the net. Hoops crashing in. Oh, knocked out of the air by the Panthers. Panthers on the boards. Good stop by Hubbard. Hubbard fires it in. Hoops crashing in hard. Oh, Hoops, Adam sidestepped. Panthers up the boards. Chahol steps up, keeps it out of the zone. Panthers sitting, waiting patiently, dump it in deep for Matthew. Matthew up the boards to Elliott. Oh, couldn't hold on to it. Panthers top of the circle. Toe drag, put it in the corner. Centering pass by the Panthers. Shot goes wide of the net. Matthew battling behind the net with 3 Panthers. Up top for the Panthers. Quick D to D. Shot from the top of the circle. Colt punches with his blocker over to Elliott. Elliott flicks it out. Or Borman flicks it out to Elliott. Puck right by Rodberg into the zone. He's going for a line change. Panthers right in the slot. buries it upstairs. That was a nice shot. Oh, that was a missile. That was a hard shot. Tallarico out with Borman and Elliott. Matthew and Dunbar at D. Back to Dunbar. Dunbar flips it through the neutral zone. Elliott slaps it in for a second, and the Panthers out to Dunbar. Dunbar steps up to Borman. Borman takes a whack at it. Couldn't get it in the zone. Panthers back in the zone. Through the middle, Dunbar couldn't clear it. Panthers on the outside with the puck. Tallarico steps in to help out. Dunbar, Tallarico, all Panther. Hits the ref. What was that whistle for? Hit the ref. I'm not sure what the whistle was for, but face off in the rail zone. Panthers win the draw. Oh, had enough time to sit and pass it to the D. Someone go for the puck, huh? Puck on Dunbar's stick. Dunbar's got some room to skate. Dunbar rink wide pass to Borman. Borman over to Tallarico. Tallarico taking it wide. Tallarico cuts to the middle. Oh, shoots one over the net. He had the upper deck. A little too high. Panthers back the other way. Panthers across the red line into the zone. 3 seconds left. Dunbar steps. Panthers fire one out the blocker. A Colt last second. And the Panthers will go to the box with a 5-1 lead. Be back in 15. Welcome back. Start of the third. Rails trailing the Panthers 5-1. Also trailing on the shot clock 29-8. So in the third half, got Rodberg out with hoops. I'm going to fix the clock after. What in the world? Yeah, a lot to fix there. Panthers with the puck into the zone. Rodberg with a poke check. Panthers backhand it out in front of the net. Puck just sitting there off of a post. Hoggeston back, puts it off the glass. Hoops cruising down the ice. Panthers quick off the boards. Rodberg trying to shut it down. Hoggeston picks it up. That's going to be an offsides. How the heck did this happen? All right, we're back. Rodberg up the boards to hoops. Back into the zone. Rodberg pumps the brakes. Panther guy right behind him. Two of them trailing him. Into the corner for Dunbar. Dunbar hits the guy. Rodberg picks up the loose puck. Rodberg back behind his back. Up the boards. Dunbar trying to get there. Hoops in to help out. Hoops pins his guy. Puck not moving much. Looks like Hoops walks out with it. Hoops over the blue line. Hoops into the zone. Toe drags it to the front. Couldn't catch up to it. Hoops with a one-hander on the net. Goalie stops it. Puts a glove on it. Hard work. Way to work, Presty. Talarico steps out with Elliott and Borman. Hubbard and Johola at D. Clean draw over to Elliott up top for Johola. Johola fires one off the shin pad, goes into the corner. Oh, front for Borman. Couldn't connect on it. Johola puts it back in to Borman. Borman tries centering pass, misses Elliott. Panthers out of the zone. Hubbard chasing it down. Panthers at the top of the zone, puts it in the front of the net. Johola goes off the boards. Borman takes a whack at it. A little too hard. Going to be an icing call. Puck to the boards. Hubbard ties up his guy. Puck up top for the Panthers. Shot wide. High stick. Not calling that one. Oh, no, they are. Is that out of the zone or all the way down? High stick. All the way down? Almost. 2/3 of the way down. Oh, all the way down. I stand corrected. Talarico over to Borman. Borman gets tied up. Elliott slaps it back down to Borman, trying to put it in the corner. Panthers behind the net. Panthers up the boards, centering pass. Elliott trying to chase him down. Elliott gets a stick on it and his body. Good play by Elliott, good back check. Panthers come up from behind the net, up top to the D. D pumps the brakes. Slow it down up top, top of the circles. They at the dot, Panthers fire one off a Colt's shoulder, up and out of play. Rodberg steps on with Hoggeston and Hoops. Matthew and Dunbar at D. Oh, had an extra guy for a second. Puck over to Matthew, off the boards. Rodberg battling through, couldn't get there. Panthers hold it in. Loose puck. Hoops trying to clear the zone. Panthers hold it in. Panthers centering pass through some traffic. Colt finds it and puts a glove on it. Panthers in the puck, back to the D, quick D pass. Rink wide pass, tipped into the corner. Panthers, oh, Rodberg with a big shoulder behind the net. Rodberg picks up the loose puck and is out of the zone, coming down 2-on-2 with Hoops. Rodberg cutting to the middle, gets shut down by a Panthers D. Rodberg gets hauled down. Hoggeston back to Matthew, over to Dunbar. Dunbar up the boards to Rodberg, tips it up. Panthers player intercept. Panthers through the middle, over to the top of the circle, fires one into the glove of Colt. That was a solid hit behind the net. Stayed down too this time instead of the old chin high finish. Puck to the top of the Panthers, shot on net, off the paddle of Colt. Dunbar puts it up to the D for the Panthers. Panthers back around the top, bouncing puck into the skates. Hoops trying to clear it out. Panthers gets a stick on it, puts it back in deep. Matthew chasing it down. Panthers in the corner, Rodberg puts his body in front of it. Panthers out of the corner, up to the top, bouncing puck, clears their own zone. Panthers try to go D to D, Hoops almost intercepted. Couldn't quite get it, Panthers back in the zone. Dunbar chasing his guy behind the net, looking for that centering pass. Dunbar, way to stay on him, guy who wiped out. Backhand across the middle. Hoops there to pick it up. Hoops over the red line, trying to take it wide. Hoops centering pass, couldn't hit Hoggeston. Tallarico in, puts it in deep. That's a high stick. Tallarico with Borman and Elliott. Jahola and Hubbard at D. Puck back to Jahola at the top. Jahola takes a shot right into the chest of the Panthers player. Panthers rink wide. Hubbard should get there first. Hubbard puts it in deep. Hubbard sidestepped a hit. The guy went flying. Panthers leave it at the near side. Elliott trying to get there. Panthers up the boards. Hubbard with a poke check right outside the blue line, puts it back in deep. Panthers ringing around the boards. Kick it out to the middle. Bouncing puck. Elliott couldn't get a stick on it. Panthers out of the zone. Oh, no offsides. Holy smokes, that was close. Panthers centering pass. Hits a skate of Jahola over to Elliott. Elliott flicks it out to the middle. Bouncing puck. Clears the zone. Knocked away by Borman. Borman tried to hit Tallarico flying up the ice. A little behind him. Panthers back in the zone. And they're calling offsides on that one. Rodberg out with Hoops and Hoggeston. Matthew and Dunbar at D. Bouncing puck. Back to the far side for the Panthers. Panthers in the zone. Centering pass to the Panthers. Couldn't hold on to it. Puck behind the net. Dunbar playing the body. Panthers back up top with the puck. Rink wide. Get out there. Panthers centering pass. Puck goes into the corner. Hoops and Matthew going for it. Matthew picks up the loose puck. Centering pass by Matthew out of the reach of Hoggeston onto the stick of the Panthers. Panthers D to D on the blue line. Over the red line and back in the zone. Good back check by Hoggeston. Forces the guy off the puck. Panthers in the corner. Centering pass wide open on the dot. Oh my goodness. Nice passing play by the Panthers to go up 6-1. Rails were out of position. Panthers take advantage of it. Throw the puck, backdoor, tap in. Tallarico with Borman and Elliott. Matthew Dunbar still deep. Puck stays in the dot. Dunbar puts it to the boards. Panthers pick up the loose puck, put it in zone for Matthew. Matthew fires it off the boards. Panthers stop it at the red line. Rink wide pass. Matthew going for a hit. Panthers coming in 2-on-1. Puck into the corner. Panthers ringing around to the near side. Up top. Oh, knocked out. Oh, Borman almost had it knocked off his. Borman to Elliott to Matthew. Matthew in the zone. Matthew fires one from the top into the stomach of the Panthers goalie who holds on to it. tell you this, the Panthers goalies aren't getting the players of the game. Up top for Jahola. Jahola fires one, knocked down in front by the Panthers player. Panthers out of the zone, coming down 3-on-2. Got a back check. Good step by Jahola, shutting down the traffic in front. Panthers pick up the loose puck out of the corner. Bouncing puck out to the blue line. Panthers clear the zone themselves. Panthers deep in their own zone. Quick off the boards, onto the stick. And Jahola over the blue line, takes it wide. Tries to fire one, gets knocked off of his feet. Panthers back with the puck. Bouncing puck, Elliott there to hold it in. Borman gets pushed right on the blue line. Panthers back deep in their own zone. Fire one all the way down the ice. Both players run into the ref. Is that an icing? That was weird. He almost got killed there. Rodberg out with Jahola and Augustin, or Hoops and Augustin. Jahola and Hubbard at D. Puck on the dot towards the net. Panthers flicked it up the boards. Hubbard couldn't hold that one in, sitting in the neutral zone. Hoops there, picks it up, puts it in deep. Rodberg crashing in. Panthers throw it lightly up the boards. Augustin puts it back in the corner. Up top for Hubbard. Hubbard puts it to the front of the net. Oh, through traffic. Kick saved by the Panthers goalie. Panthers out of the zone. 2-on-2. Around Jahola, Panthers fire one off Colt's leg pad into the corner. Hoops with some speed, picks it up. Hoops up the, oh, take it wide on that. Hoops battling up the boards. On the far side, Augustin. Hoops throws his guy into the glass. Augustin to Rodberg. Rodberg out front. Oh, couldn't pull the trigger. Got tied up last second. Who got a penalty? Oh, the Rails are going to power play. Panthers going to the box. 2 minutes for slashing. Talarico out centering Hoops and Elliott, Rodberg and Matthew at the point. Panthers behind their own net. In the corner, out to the middle. Matthew holds it in. Matthew tried to sidestep a player to Hoops. Up top to Matthew. Matthew rink wide to Rodberg. Rodberg tried going rink wide, knocked out of the air. Elliott picks it up. Oh, just missed Rodberg. Back to the neutral zone. Matthew there to pick it up. Matthews puts it in the middle. Panthers pick it up and dump it in deep. Holt stops it behind the net. Panthers are going to put a forecheck on it, looks like. Matthews sidesteps one player. Oh, Matthew tried to pass Fan on it. Back on his stick, though. Matthew tried to go up the boards. Rodberg gets his pocket picked. Oh, and Panthers go off the post. Holy smokes, rink wide to Hoops. Couldn't hold on to it. Panthers throw it right back in for an offsides. 1:12 left in the power play for the Rails. Borman out, centering Dunbar and Hubbard. Jahola and Augustin at D. 1:10 left. Sorry, I think I said that. Panthers ringing around out of the reach of Jahola. Oh, how's that? He tried for it. On net. Panthers, like I said, putting a forecheck on in the penalty kill. Impressive. Oh man, pile up behind the net. Jahola picks it up. Panthers player still going for it, laying down. Jahola up the ice. Jahola over the red line. Jahola near side, leaves it for Augustin. Borman picks it up, shot into the chest of the Panthers goalie, who holds on to it. 34 seconds left in the power play. Panthers D&D behind their own net. Pass up the boards. No icing again. Jahola chasing it down. Good stick lift by Jahola. Good play. Jahola up the middle. Hits Dunbar. Couldn't hold on to it. Panthers back to the neutral zone. We spent more time in our zone, this power play, than in the Panthers zone. Augustin back to Jahola. Jahola back behind his own net. Gotta move it up the boards to Borman. Borman centering pass, doesn't hit anybody. Panthers pick it up on the red line, both teams full strength. Panthers blasting off the boards, Borman picks it up. Borman hits Hubbard in the skate, Augustin over the red line. Augustin through the middle, oh, that was dangerous. Panthers back the other way. Panthers in the net, he was crashing hard, shot just wide. Panthers put it back in the corner. Panthers rink wide, ran the dot, fires one into the glove of Colt, holds on to it. Rodrigo with hoops and Elliott. Oh, wait, who is this? Talarico out with Rodrigo. What is going on right now? Rodrigo and Matthew are D. Talarico is centering hoops and Elliott. That's what it is. Rodrigo back up the boards. Talarico gets knocked off the puck. Elliott trying to go up the boards. Panthers shut it down. Panthers through the middle, poke checked away by Matthew. Panthers get it to the far corner. Elliott chasing it down. Elliott flicks it up the boards. Panthers player puts it right in the corner on the tape. Centering pass by the Panthers. Oh, tip just wide of the net. Hoops turns, tries to fire it out of the zone. Talarico tips it out to the neutral zone. Panthers off the boards again. Hoops are shut down right at the blue line. Puck back on the Panthers stick, coming in 2-on-2. Shot over the net. A little too hard. The Panthers D couldn't get there in time to hold it in. Panthers again over the red line, dump it in deep. Robert there to pick it up. Robert trying to go up the boards, knocked away by the Panthers. Panthers right at the dot. Where is it? Shot up in the air, ends up in Matthew's pants, Breezers. Play whistle dead. Borman out centering Augustin and Dunbar. They're mixing a lot of stuff up here. Pass out front, Colt swats it away. Shot off the glass out to the neutral zone. Dunbar trying to put a forecheck on. Panthers D to D again. Just toying with them. Panthers up the boards. Jahola picks it up in his own zone. Bounces one off the glass, clears the zone. There we go. Nice and soft off the glass, clear the zone. Panthers turn, fire it in. I think hit the ref. In the far corner for Hubbard. Hubbard puts his guy into the boards. Panthers walk out with it. Jahola ties up. A lot of clusters going on here. Puck in the skates, no one can get a stick on it. Panthers walk out with this centering pass. Jahola flicks it out of the zone. Should be soft enough for no icing. No icing called. Rails go for all 5 line change. Panthers coming out of the zone with a full head of steam over the red line. Leaves it right at the top of the circles, back behind the net. Centering pass on Rodberg's stick. Rodberg back to Matthew. Matthew steps out. Matthew up to Rodberg. Rodberg come up the near side. Rodberg over the red line, dumps it in deep. Panthers out of the zone. Over the red line, they dump it in deep. Matthew back to pick it up. Who's that? Hoops? Oh, Panthers hold it in right on the blue line. Across the middle. Panthers players, 3 of them are on the net. They shoot one into the guts of Colt. Holds on to it. Puck on the dot, Panthers up to the top. Quick D to D. Man, they do it all game. You think you intercept one of them. Oh, they're going D to D. Fly up the middle and pick that thing off. Panthers working on a corner. Matthew picks it up. Matthew pumps the brakes, try to go up the middle. Rodberg swats at it. Panthers hold it in. Panthers wide open in front. Rodberg knocks it down. Shot by the Panthers. Big save by Colt. Hoops there to pick it up. Hoops gets pinched off the puck quick. Panthers out front, turns, fires one, hits traffic. Robert battling. Talarico behind the net, throws it up the boards to Hoops. Head up. Hoops pass up the middle. Go for it. Oh, Panthers pick up the loose puck. Panthers back in deep for Matthew to pick up. Matthew fires one off the boards. That's going to be no ice. Oh, no icing again. Panthers throw it behind the net. Dunbar crashing in. Rink-wide pass by the Panthers. Panthers over the red line. Throw it in the far corner. Hubbard chasing it down. Bouncing puck in front of the net. Jahola puts it in the corner. Borman rings it up the boards. Panthers put it right back in the air. Jahola takes it out of the air. Jahola up the boards to the red line. Panthers there. Pass to the blue line. Centering pass knocked away by Dunbar. And we're going to call it offsides on that one. Panthers win the draw, 2 clean, all the way back in their own zone. Dunbar chasing behind the net. Panthers out of the zone, passes the red line, step by Hubbard right at the blue line, good hit. Panthers in the corner. Jahola goes for a hit and misses. Oh, Panthers always had a good chint there. Puck bouncing out front just through the crease. Back up to the top of the circles. Panthers across the middle, knocked down by Dunbar. Hubbard throws one all the way down the ice. Panthers goalie plays it, no whistle. Oh, almost intercepted by Dunbar. Oh. He's gonna butt end. Is that a butt end? Did you hear him? He's like, oh. Weston. Puck bounces in the front. Matthew across the middle. Matthew fans on a shot. Robert picks it up in the neutral zone. Knocked off Robert's stick in the zone. Oh, no one's back. Panthers fire one wide of the net in the remaining seconds of the game. And the Panthers walk away victorious 6-1. That was a good team. Rails play Osseo Maple Grove tomorrow night at 6:30. I believe Stacy Dunbar will be doing the video on that game. Who do we play on Sunday? Yeah. Anyway, it's at 1:30, right? That's tomorrow night. Yeah, who do we play Sunday?